as Mabulak secures the defensive rebound. That's 9 rebounds for Mike Mabulak. Manuel against Raul Soyut. Soyut with the steal. Panganiban. Gamboa, if hindi nabigay kay Raul Soyut, here's Nico. He'll try to test the defense of Mabulak. Off-balance shot. That doesn't work. Mabulak. Milking a bit of, milking some clock here. Minute and a half remaining. Maguliano to Mabulak! 6-point lead for Pangasinan. Mike Mabulak coming alive in the second half. And Nico Panganiban
failed to go down.
Yeah, hindi siya nakabalik.
Halos 10 segundo siya.
Yeah, what a pass.
Sa baseline. That's because the Heatwaves had all the advantage, 5 versus 4, for about 10 seconds for this play. Kaya napilitan, tumawag na timeout. Ito si Coach Alex. 6-point lead, 1:31 remaining.
Stagger dito ha. O goals ka lang. Stagger, goal screen. Baka maganyan. Goals dito ha. Pero kung meron, go. Kung wala, at ito tayo. Okay? We need a quick 3 on, quick 2. Quick 3 on, quick 2.
Mike Mabulak, JP Magulian, and Vic Manuel combining for 29 points in Game 2. They've been superb here in this do-or-die game. JC Colliar is in the game for San Juan. They need a basket here. AC Soberano, Wamar not involved again, but Gamboa cuts the deficit to 4, 81-77.
At that time, the empty corner happened on the right side of the floor, and you're right, Wamar didn't even touch the basketball that time. San Juan able to score with that short pop by Gamboa.
Bulanadi, Colliar sticking close to him. There's a pick. Alin with a jumper, short. Bulanadi, the loose ball ends up with Wamar. Here's Gamboa. Finds Soberano. Nandun si Gabo. Wamar arrives for the 3. Good! San Juan pulls to within 1 after the 3 from Orlan Wamar. He was late getting back, Christian.
Right. He didn't plan to go down, thought that something would happen, but Soberano didn't like what he saw. And as soon as he pulled it back, Orlan Wamar sprinted to the open spot. Again, good recognition by Gamboa on that cross-court pass.
81-80, 47.4 seconds remaining. A lot of people thought that this was a done deal. Pero it's a 1-point lead. Coach Jerson Cabiltes with perhaps his most important timeout of the season. Alin Bulanadi missing that jumper. He's now 4 of 17 for the ball game, 15 points. The 5 on the floor for Pangasinan, Maguliano, who will inbound. Mabulak, Bulanadi, Gabo, and Vic Manuel. Aldrich Ramos is coming in for JC Colliar. Magdidepensa for San Juan, Gamboa, Ramos, Maiquez, Alforque, and Wamar. 14 on the shot clock.
With this possession right here with 14, assuming there's no offensive rebound, babalik pa ang bola sa Pangasinan. What's important for San Juan is that even if Pangasinan makes the basket, importante hindi 3 points.
Manuel, the turnaround shot! He gets the bounce. And Pangasinan will also get the ball back.
Right. And I like what Coach Jerson did. Sometimes you do not have to overthink things. You just gotta go to your main man. What I like about the adjustment is that they flipped it to the right side of the floor. Halos lahat ng posting niya sa fourth quarter sa kaliwang bahagi. Ngayon, nasa kanan siya. He can use his left shoulder and go to that turn on that side of the floor.
Back pick. Hindi. Back pick. Sila mo na ito agad, ha? Okay, kung wala, let's go zoom right away. Zoom kay Rami, then bigyan mo ito ng play. Bigyan mo ito ng play si Hadi Sobra. Tapos dito. Okay?
Pag meron kay Wami ko,
Oo, kay Rami. Wait to, quick.
What do you make of that timeout from Coach Alex, Christian?
Well, I heard a zoom action right there. I'm going to expect it to be for Orlan Momar because he's the only guy that can draw two defenders. I think for Pangasinan, I expect them to switch all screens because the last thing, there's the zoom action. The last thing you want to give up here is a three-pointer.
Marquez, the fake, the three, no. Culyar, Gamboa will shoot. Short rebound, Maguliano. A big stop for Pangasinan. 14.9 seconds remaining. JP Maguliano will go to the free throw line.
And obviously San Juan had all the chances to tie the ball game, even had a second chance. But one thing that you'll notice in this picture, Sedel, aside from the miss and the offensive rebound, where's Orlan Wamar in the picture? He was in the half court because he's being denied by the basketball, but I'm really surprised. I don't know if it's fatigue, but this is not the Orlan Wamar that I'm used to seeing all throughout the seasons in the MPBL. Usually, gusto niya yung mga ganitong sitwasyon.
Kukunin niya yung bola.
Kahit na dalawa pa, yung tumatao sa kanya, kukunin niya yung bola.
Coach Juan Garcia of the Abra Solid North Weavers waiting in the wings. Maguliano trying to seal the deal here at the line. No good! A chance for San Juan. Culyar stops, finds Wamar. Two players ganging up on Orlan. Gamboa, a three! No! And Pangasinan is moving on! The HEATWAVES are advancing to the North Division Finals for the first time in franchise history. What a win here on the road! The Pangasinan HEATWAVES take down the perennial North Division finalists in the San Juan Knights. They dodged a bullet with that three-pointer from Arvin Gamboa that did not go in. But his head Gamboa, Jerson Cabiltes, Mike Mabulak, Jay Collado. It's been a while since they've tasted this. And they're coming back to a place where they feel they belong.
I'm not really surprised with this achievement by Pangasinan because we've been saying all season long